Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher is full of his optimism and values he believed in. This letter reflects his greatness and ideals he always held close to his heart. In this letter, he urges his son's teacher to instill in him these values to make him a great human being. All the suggestions in this poem used by Abraham Lincoln shows how much he was a great person and what are the values he adopted in his life. Throughout his life journey, he was a very optimistic person and he adopted and worshipped some values in his life. And this poem reflects all those values. In the present poem, he is requesting to his son's teacher to instill all these values in his mind, and he is requesting to make him a great human being. So let's move on to the values now. We can study them one by one. He asks him to teach his son faith in humanity. He should teach him not to be discouraged by scoundrels, selfish politicians, and enemies, as there are heroes, dedicated leaders, and friends too. He asks him to teach the value of labor and hard work, the necessity of going through failures in order to appreciate success or victory. In these points, we can see the optimistic notion of Abraham Lincoln. According to him, the society is not full of bad people. So many good people also living in the society. So maybe there are some scoundrels, selfish politicians, and enemies be there in the society. Equal to that number, there are heroes, dedicated leaders, and friends also are present in this society. In next point, he is telling the importance of hard work. He is suggesting the teacher his son should know the value of hard work. His son should work hard in his life. Even though he work hard in his life, there is a chance of failure. But whenever he fail in his life, he must accept that failure. He must accept these failures because they are the stepping stone for success. Through this point, we can learn that without hard work, nothing is possible in this world. If we want to achieve something, we must learn to work hard, even though we fail sometimes. He asks him to teach him to stay away from envy and to enjoy quiet laughter. He requests him to teach him that bullies accept defeat quickly. He also urges the teacher to teach his son the wonders of reading books and deep quiet reflection on the beautiful mysteries of nature. He also wants the teacher to teach him the value and integrity, his unique individuality and self-belief and conviction in a trying situation. Here, Abraham Lincoln suggesting the teacher his son should enjoy others' winning. He must not envy for others' success. Another important point here Abraham Lincoln is suggesting the teacher is that his son should enjoy the reading of books because the books are the wonderful source of knowledge. Adding to this point, Abraham Lincoln suggesting another point here, that is, his son should enjoy the beautiful nature because in this nature there are so many mysteries are there. These mysteries of nature also teach us values in our life. So he should equally concentrate on books and nature. The next point is that the teacher should develop the self-confidence in his son. Every person in the world have their own ability. So his son should have self-confidence in his life. He must have belief on his ability. We can face many difficulties in our life, but all of us have the capability to come out from those difficult situations. So If we have that type of self-confidence, then we can face any difficult situations in our life. That's why Abraham Lincoln is suggesting the teacher to develop this value. He appeals to the teacher to teach his son the art of being gentle and polite with good people and tough with the tough ones. He also requests the teacher to teach his son to be strong enough and have the courage to be different, truthful, and always focus on the good. He insists on him to teach him the secrets of keeping away sadness with laughter, lightening his heart's burden with sincere tears, not to mind too much the cynic's ideas, and beware of people who are excessively sweet. Here, Abraham Lincoln is suggesting that there are so many people in the society always ready to behave with a gentle manner and in a polite manner, but some other people never ready to behave in a gentle manner. So, his son should learn the art of being gentle and polite with good people and tough with bad people. The next request is that his son should always strong enough to face any difficult situation in his life, and whatever the situation, but he must follow the right way and he must be truthful, and always he must focus on good things. Another point here is that whenever a difficult or sad situation occurred in his son's life, he must invite those difficult situations in a laughing face. Then only it is very easy to face those type of difficulties in his life. But in our life, sometimes it is not possible to hold our tears. So, that time we have to cry. There is no shame in crying. His son should learn this point. Another point is that his son should not mind too much the cynic's ideas, and he must beware of people who are excessively sweet. It means that some people always use some sweet words in front of us, but they have very bad intention behind those sweet words. We must aware of those things. Lincoln also appeals to the teacher to always endorse and support to the best people in physical strength and intelligence. He must never ever compromise on issues related to heart and spirituality. He wants the teacher to teach him how to become deaf to the howling of irrational mob and always believe in himself and fight for what he thinks is right. Here, Lincoln requesting the teacher that whatever the strength his son has, that strength must be useful for the good things in society. He must be very kind person and he must always support good things in the society. He must not compromise on the issues related to heart and spirituality. Another suggestion here by Abraham Lincoln is that his son should deaf towards howling mob because they are always there to criticize his work. So he must not concentrate and listen to the opinions of these people. He must develop the habit of ignoring the howling mob's opinion because that thing always drags us from doing some achievement in our life. Instead of concentrating on other people's opinion, he must believe in his strength because that is the only thing which brings success in his life. Another important point here he mentioned is that his son should always be ready to fight for the right things. At the end of the letter, he advises the teacher neither to be too gentle with him nor treat him harshly. He requests him to teach him to develop courage to be patient and have patience to be brave. He winds up the letter by asking him have sublime faith in himself, because only then he can have faith in mankind. Here, Abraham Lincoln advising the teacher that he must not be too gentle with him and he must not be too harsh with him. According to Abraham Lincoln, patience is the symbol of bravery and courage. So, his son should develop the habit of have patience in some situations whenever it is necessary. Abraham Lincoln ends this letter by telling the teacher that his son should have faith in himself first, then only it is possible to have faith in mankind. I hope this video will help you to understand the poem properly. If you have any doubts, you can comment them. I will try to answer those questions. I am looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Until take care and keep studying.